What's up, guys? Welcome back for another toy haul. So I've added a couple of things to the collection. If you saw my short, I like what Walmart is doing. They're adding those display cases for the collectors, so it looks like they'll probably have a dedicated collectors, maybe end cap for collectors. I guess namely for Hasbro and Mattel, so that was pretty cool, and I was able to pick some stuff up. Now I was so happy. Actually, I'm gonna start off with this. So I did pick up a J. Jonah Jameson, and the reason why I knew about this is I was watching the other toy tubers, and they pointed this out. Now, because my area sucks so much, I just decided to go on the Walmart app and just order him, and he came the next day. And he's not somebody that was on my grail list for the animated series, but I just had to add him. I'm not interested in getting like the movie version of him, but definitely the animated series. So this was a cool touch to add him. And because I finally got him, I decided to finally break out the box, the Peter Parker. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a re-release of him as well, but I thought that was pretty cool that I had him. So this is gonna be fun to do some figure photography with Peter Parker. So I decided to bust him out, and then what got me even happier is that they finally re-released the Rhino. And the Rhino was pretty much one of my grail pieces for the animated series. So when it comes to a completist, is definitely the animated series, and I'm trying to put the X-Men together, which I'm so late to the game, and I kind of regret not getting on top of that when the X-Men 97 came out. But I was so happy to see him and Sandman, and of course Green Goblin came out, so that's dope. So I'm glad I didn't pay the aftermarket, and I'm going to be a little bit more patient because he was very expensive. Like if I would see him at toy shops or conventions, they probably wanted maybe 60 to 80, maybe in the hundreds for him. And I feel bad for people who actually spent that much to get him, only to see that he was re-released for 40 bucks. And J. Jonah Jameson released for, I think he was 25 regular price. So that is dope to finally have him out. And speaking of X-Men 97, I'm trying to get them together. It's hard to get that Rogue. I've seen that she's been in Target for 25, but every time it says that there's a Rogue nearby my location, and I'll put in the order to pick it up just to test it out, and then it'll always say that they're out of stock, so can't even order it to have it delivered. So I'm still waiting because Walmart wants her for 40. 40 is decent aftermarket price in my opinion, but I'm gonna wait. If I still have a hard trouble trying to get Rogue, then I'll probably just go to Walmart and just bite the bullet. But finally got Cyclops. Decided to get him to try to, build it up. Now you see Wolverine everywhere in Target, so I had gotten the Wolverine. I think it's easy to get Wolverine because there's so many Wolverines that I think he's not in high demand as everybody else. So, and I think Cyclops either, because I think there's a lot of, I wouldn't say too many Cyclops, not this version at least, but I was glad to get him. I ordered him on Amazon. He came yesterday, I believe. Yeah, he came yesterday, so finally got Cyclops. And he wasn't on the team, and I'm looking at the original X-Men series from the 90s, so I'm trying to complete the Spider-Man and X-Men series. I did get Nightcrawler. I think he was in the old school cartoon from the late 80s. I'm not too sure, but I decided to get him. I was surprised to find them. This is my second Nightcrawler because the other one I had from the other wave that I did a review on a couple of months ago with the black suit. And I felt it was hard to find. Now you see that Nightcrawler everywhere, but you can still find this one. I think he was like 25 or 30 bucks. He came today, so that was cool to add him. even though I don't know if he showed up in the original X-Men, or maybe just the X-Men 97. But I got that. And then I decided that I don't have it now, but I got into that new wave of the Batman animated series, the Build-A-Figure of Jonah Hex. So I did get the Ra's al Ghul. So that's dope. I have his other accessories put away. I also have Killer Croc. And then I have the OG Batman, which I needed because I didn't have an OG. I do have an OG Batman, but he's one of the original plastic cape. And I wanted to get one with a cloth cape that could fit in the Batmobile, and they finally re-released it with this wave with the cloth cape, so that was good. And I got comes with the Gatling gun, not the Gatling gun, but the propeller gun, whatever you call it. So that was dope to have. So I figured with the animated series, I just want to get like the rogues gallery of, his enemies. So I think I probably need like a Scarecrow. I do already have Bane, Joker, Harley Quinn, but I gotta watch the cartoon and just go through it and see who else. I got the Phantasm, so that was pretty dope. I did pick up Silver Surfer from the Fantastic Four movie. I have not seen any of these Fantastic Four movie figures at any of the locations that I've been to, but I do not have any type of Silver Surfer, so I just decided to pick her up and just add her to the retro carded Fantastic Four that I already have. Still debatable if I'm gonna get the movie version. Maybe not, I don't know. And I finally broke this out the box, the Maximum series Spider-Man. I've been having fun with this Spider-Man. I think this is one of their best Spider-Mans that they released. I know there was a lot of controversy with this one because it's not really like a premium like Mondo or Hot Toys, Mesco, one of those. But this is the type of Spider-Man that you want to get all those dynamic poses. So I do have the animated series Spider-Man. It's still in the card, so I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. But I'm gonna use this definitely for figure photography for the other figures when I get them. So I'm still just experimenting with the poses. I've been like just Googling poses that they've done with this and other like Spider-Man comic poses to try to like depict them. So that's been kind of fun. And now to get to the fun part, of course I like the Thunderbolts movie. It wasn't the worst, it wasn't the best. It was mid, but it was enjoyable. I could watch it again. But I was very happy that they came up with the figures. I thought this was coming out in like 2 months, even though I started seeing people pop up with it on Facebook, and then I would type it in on the Walmart app. And these apps, Target and Walmart, are just weird as hell. But anyway, when I went today and I saw the new display, I noticed they had it, but it looked kind of empty, the display. So I don't know if it's because they just didn't have a lot or people actually bought a lot of it. I still didn't see the Sandman, so I need to add the Sandman too. So at least we got 2 enemies for the animated series. But anyway, as you can see, we got John F. Walker and Sentry. I really like the head sculpts on these. These are really dope. Really looks like the actors. So that's pretty dope. At the back, I think it says, after losing the title of Captain America, John F. Walker must face the sins of his past when a covert mission turns into something much more sinister. Sentry. Beneath the surface, the seemingly ordinary yet mysterious Robert Reynolds holds the power to become the Sentry, the strongest hero the world has ever known. All right. I thought it would have been funny if they released them with like the taco shell version of the shield. And then here we got Yelena Belova and Red Guardian. Now I will say for Yelena, I wonder why. Oh, I guess Red Guardian is the only one they got 2 head sculpts. Whatever. The mold really kind of doesn't look like her on this one, but it is what it is. You guys could get a good look at it. Apologize for the glare. Back of the box. Here we got highly trained assassin Yelena Belova must team up with an unlikely group of deadly agents to take down Valentina Allegra de Fontaine and the immense power she wields. Red Guardian, upon the hearing of a dangerous threat, Alexei Shostakov leaps at the opportunity to be a hero and reclaim his glory days of the Red Guardian. So, again, this was a neat pickup today. So I did pick this up, and with the Silver Surfer, I found that Target and the Ra's al Ghul and the Killer Croc. Also, I like how, for instance, JB's Toy Trunk and let's just say like Seth Bayer, I like when they're like doing figure photography or just reviewing toys, how sometimes they have a nice background, because I don't really have any displays for the background. Forgot what you call those again. I'm having a brain fart. So I decided to buy the Batman from the 66 Bruce Wayne office and the enemy's lair to use as a backdrop. So I did order it on Amazon. I know they had this at Ross, but it's impossible to find, at least at my Ross. So if they did, it's gone. So I want to just use this as a backdrop. I have some ideas that I'll probably post after this, but I'll bust these out and show you. And once I get this together, just do a quick review of it. But the villain's lair is going to be coming in the mail tomorrow. And I ordered an announce table and 2 chairs. That's also coming tomorrow. It's meant for wrestling, but I might use it for that backdrop for like something of like a Daily Bugle for Jay Jonah and Peter Parker, just to have fun with it. So let me crack these off the box, and when we come back, we'll see them in front of that display. All right, guys. So I did have Yelena sitting on this chair, but she fell anyway. I'll probably have this picture as my thumbnail, and I'll probably post it up on my TikTok and Instagram, but I like how it came out. So yeah, I did crack out the Wayne office here, and it's okay. I like how it's simple backdrop to have this done, these reviews. I'm still kind of trying to get good with this camera stuff, so trying to do some overhead type of stuff, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'll start with Yelena. So Yelena, you already know, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. She does come with her, I don't know if you call these batons, they go on her back. And you could take them out. She could hold them in her hands. She does come with 2 interchangeable fists. Right there, or one of them. So she does come with 2 fists and 2 somewhat open palm hands that you can put these batons in, or whatever these kind of like sticks are that she fights with in the movie. And then she does come with her sidearm, and to put that right in her holster. And I just dropped that. Anyway, I'll grab that later. And then she does come with her baby knife. I don't know if you can pick it up right there, and it goes in upside down, and you can just put that right back in. Overall, that is Yelena. Looks kind of like an Olsen twin, to be honest. But great looking figure. And now I'll show Sentry. Unfortunately, he does not come with a cloth cape. I wish they would actually make these guys with a cloth cape so you could kind of get them in those poses. But it is an awesome looking figure. Now he does have these figures do all have the similar ab crunch. They don't have the standard kind of like ab crunch like the Moreno that I have here. And he does come with like two somewhat open palm hands, and he does come with two fisted hands. And this is a really good head sculpt. I really like this head sculpt. It does look like the actor. So if you want to check out the detail, the face, that really looks like the actor. Awesome detail on the suit. I will give him a lot of credit on that. And again, it is not cloth. So you have the Sentry. Now we have my man John Walker. Now the only thing that sucks about this is off the bat, I was like, wait, does he come with the firearm? And then I saw it in his holster, but guess what? It does not come out the holster. He has kind of like a pointy trigger finger hand, but there's no point in having it because you can't put this firearm in his hands. And I thought maybe, because I know the problem I've had with my Deadpool figure from the what is it, the Legendary series or the Legacy series, that the swords get stuck in there. Like I had to use pliers to get them out so it wouldn't like damage it. So I thought that what it was, but no, it looks like it's molded in there. So that is very disappointing. That's so random. But I like the detail on the shield. I like how it has like the battle damage on it, and put it like typical like Captain America's. You can put the shield in his back, stays there pretty snug. I do like the detail in his face. John Walker, like the detail in the costume, uniform is pretty kind of like weathered. Like he's definitely been through a lot of combat. The boots there, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if they probably use the Captain America mold for him. I wouldn't be surprised. We got John F. Walker. And last but not least, we have the Red Guardian, and he is very detailed. I really like how this he looks goofy in the movie, if you ask me, but I guess because he's Russian, he was made out to be a clown. I heard in the comic book he's taken more serious, but you have the Red Guardian, but figure-wise, very awesome looking figure, detail. And he comes with two firearms that you can remove from his holster. He does come with one kind of trigger pull finger, and I forgot to mention that John F. Walker comes with one. He comes with a right and left fist, and Red Guardian comes with just that hand. So overall, this is my review of Thunderbolts, aka the New Avengers. I wonder if they're gonna release another Bucky. I do have a Bucky that I bought as a Lucy. I think it was the Bucky that came with Captain America, with the from the Winter Soldier, and I've been having brain farts all day today. But yeah, I did have a loose Bucky that I have, but I think they should release another Bucky just to complete the set, so that'll be pretty awesome. And if they release a Taskmaster, they might as well do another 2-pack and release those two. Even though Taskmaster, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, or don't care, gets killed within like the first 5 minutes of the movie. She was actually an awesome looking character too. I like the way that they made her look there than they did in the Black Widow movie. So I think they should just release one more pack to complete it. But yeah, this is my review. Um, Tell me what you guys think. You picking this thing up at your local Walmart? Does your Walmart have that new display for the collectors? Let me know what you think. Hit like, subscribe, and thank you for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.